what's happening, people? One of them days again already. GoPro's already done killed itself, and I've recorded on like 10 minutes footage and nothing's happened. To be fair, you ain't missed out on any fish, but so me and Nath, the fat fish chaser, we are down. Hang on, let me just clean that lens, guys, because that might be a bit sorry. We are down on Samphire Road today, which is like a pier, if you like, down in Dover. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but that land, yeah, it's more of a seawall. There's a land mass over there, which is France, and I've never seen it so clear. In fact, can you see whatever that is? There's something on the land over in France. It's got no. there's a big shiny light. You see it? It's obviously like something reflecting off the sun, but that is France. That's crazy. Honestly, we can see it so clear today. Dungeness is down there. I don't know if you can see them buildings, which is Dungeness Power Station, and that looks further away than France, which it definitely isn't. So yeah, we're down here today. Yeah, we're fishing mainly for mackerel, because I'm going away at the end of the week. Me, Maddie, Man and Luke, we're going away for 3 days to, well, I've already said, but I'm going to keep it a secret location now.
I've got deja vu.
Why? Yeah, because I've already said this, yeah. So, I've got a little rod down the wall, because it's out of Samphire Road. People that don't know, all of this wall was built from the spoils of the Channel Tunnel. So when they dug the Channel Tunnel out all them years ago, all of the crap and all the rocks and all the crud all was dumped out here. So for hundreds of yards out, it's just rocks. You can't fish on the bottom because you'll lose gear. So you're all right to drop down the wall. A lot of people do a bit of float fishing here, but it's a big tide today, so I didn't bother bringing my float rod. But I did put out mackerel feathers earlier. Didn't really bring much gear with us at all, just a couple of packs of feathers, a little bit of gear that I had in this little cool box, a couple of lures and things. Well, put mackerel feathers on. I was filming as well, but obviously it didn't happen. A little lure on the bottom as a weight, cast out, instantly snagged on the mackerel feathers. We've also picked up an absolute big lump of crap that's been left down here. Mackerel feathers and line and God knows what else, which is obviously no good for people walking around, kids and dogs especially. So don't just leave it there, people. There's bins up there in the car park. Just put it in the bin, it ain't hard. Obviously me and Nath will take it with us. Yeah, Nath's already cut swivels off it, because I say we didn't really bring any gear. We wanted to come light. I bought my big cool box, but to be honest, at the minute it's full of Diet Coke. Got to keep my Coke warm, cold. I don't really know what to tell you about down here. Obviously it's busy. There's a lot of people fishing. There's all white cliffs of Dover behind us, or some of them. The main ones are over the other side. Wristband for fishing, £6 for the day. But as you can see, there's quite a few people down that way. And there's also quite a few people down that way. We've got a couple of hours until our water, which is why I haven't bothered setting up my other rod yet, my mackerel rod. Again, I'm going to wait until we got a bit more water. And to be fair, so many people mackerelling, I'm just going to wait until I see someone else reel some in, and then I'll be like, right, let's get on it. But yeah, other than that, there's not really a lot else to say. It's down the wall. Yeah, hopefully we'll see some fish, but who knows? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. It's fishing. But it's a scorching hot day. I reckon we're going to hit 30 today. It's Sunday. That was another thing. A massive thank you to everyone that supported the rod giveaway. Over 400 comments on one video, which is probably a record for me. Lewis or Mick or Wendy are going to choose a winner tonight, and I'll get the rod posted out to the winner tomorrow. If I can suffer the heat, because it's going to be low, and it's going to be 40 degrees tomorrow. And then Tuesday's going to be even worse. Oh, there's a bite. That was a bite. Yeah, that was a bite, 100%. Yeah, look, there's a bite. Bite on my little rod. Yeah, look, thanks having a go. That's 100% a bite. Guys, I'm just going to put you on my head. Live bite on camera, first fish. Let's have it. 100% was a bite. Yeah, look. Quite be nice if it was a big lobster. Yeah, they do get me, yeah. Down the river? Guys, sorry, I'm just moving the camera down so you can see. Where, mate? I can't see. Alright, let's see if I've got any fish on this. No, it snagged me up. I got out of it. No, I think I've dropped that. There's little fish swimming about down there though, Nate. Tiny little fish. Down there. Keep looking. Little fry. Yes, that's taking me down into the things. This is the little rig I'm using. It's only a pop-up rig. Just a cheapy one that I bought out of the tackle shop, so I didn't have to make nothing. Oh, it took me down in the kelp that We're using little tiny bits of ragworm on these little tiny hooks. Let's put a little bit more in there. Little lovely little ragworm. Let's break them in half. Break the hook. Just clip that bit on the bottom, right? Really it helps, as they say. To be fair, that's probably got enough on it for what I'm trying to do. Yeah, put that back, because we are limited. We are limited, and then all I'm doing is, you can't go too far here, because you'll lose it all. Drop it down there. That's it, from the bottom, job done. Yeah, it would be an ideal place for some mince pie lead moulds. Spark plugs and all that sort of crap, yeah. Yeah, so guys, that's it. What I'll do is I'll bring you back when, if, you know, there's a bite on that already, look, straight away there's a bite on that. Yeah, that's a bite. That is a bite. I found the fish, Nath. In true fat fish chaser terms. I don't know if it is, Nath, it might be just where I've dropped it in the kelp again and the kelp's moving. Come on. You wee beauty. Right down in front of me, pretty much. He's a knob, and look, he's dropped it literally on top of mine. I feel like I ain't got nothing on it yet. I'll just keep you with me for a minute, guys. I might as well, won't I? Have you? Well, I'm in, mate. I'm up here. Have you? Well, go on then, show us your fish. Just drop it a bit further. I don't know if it is, Nath. I reckon we're dropping it in the kelp. Where the kelp's moving with the tide, it's either that or there's crab down there. Do you know what I think my bite might have been? I might have slid off a rock. Something is definitely pulling that rod. Oh, I'm going to wait till it goes over, and guys, I'll bring you back if and when it does. Otherwise you'll be sitting here forever watching nothing. In a bit. I've lost it though. Bollocks. Yeah, mate. That's a good bite and all, wasn't it? Yeah, look, stripped both my hooks. Mate, that was a wicked bite. My little lead, look, that I cut in half with a grinder. Didn't really cut it, just melted it. Oh, that was a wicked bite. Lovely little rag. Dug by the Maddie man. I only want little bits because I don't want too much hanging off the bottom. There we go. There we go. Little pop-up rig. Let's move that down there. Pop-ups. I'm going to flick it ever so slightly further out this time, I think. That's a whole 7 yards, that. Definitely deeper there, Nath. A little bit further out. Whether I'll get it back or not, I don't know. God, I missed that. Unbelievable. I've got to go and film that. Is that a bass that someone's caught there and left? Yeah. A tiny little bass?
In the bin.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, no. Yeah. My one thing is, if somebody comes along and checks you, if somebody comes and checks you with that fish, you'll be fine.
You're better off chucking it back, I think.
You're better off throwing that back into the sea.
Giving it to the crabs, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unbelievable, isn't it?
Just wankers.
There's no need for it at all.
Throw it back in. A bass will survive that.
It's dead, isn't it?
Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Would have when they caught it.
Yeah, exactly that, yeah. So someone's caught a load of fish, little bass about that big, kept it and then just chucked it all in the bin up there. Pouting, bass, a wrasse, and they've just dumped it, chucked it in the bin. He must be the warden. Right, that's unbelievable, people. Like, I really hope none of my subscribers will do anything like that, do you know what I mean? But that winds you up. What's the point? I mean, don't get me wrong, the pouting, yeah, keepable, I suppose, if you like to eat pouting, bony fish. Not that it's worth it, but that little bass was miles and miles and miles undersized. And the little wrasse weren't no good for nothing. So why keep them? And then, if you do keep them, why not take them home and make some sort of use out of them? It just pisses me off, to be fair. Really, really pisses me off. In a bit.
Got one. He's got one. That's what I'm talking about. A little wrasse. Look at the colours of it. Can you see it? I can't see the colours.
You won't be able to see it on your phone because it's too dark, but you'll be able to see it when it's come up. Well done, mate. First fish.
Finally.
It's taken a little while, to be fair. We've been here about an hour now.
So pretty. I'll let him do talking.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to get back.
Yeah.
It's too hot.
It is far too hot. Happy days. Well done, Dave. Well, we'll just see first cut of the mackerel caught. It's got a lot busier, a hell of a lot busier. So yeah, we've been having a few more goes on the mackerel, but to be honest, I'm sitting in my cool box, keeping my coat cold, because it's just so hot. Like, it's ridiculous. And I think we're probably the only people that have paid the money because everyone else has not got a wristband on. Yeah, I think to be fair, Nath did pay for the wristbands today. But yeah, so I think Nath's been done out of 12 quid. But listen, it's the right thing to do, innit? It is the right thing to do. Oh, that ain't no good. That didn't sound great. The sea is slowly filling up though, meaning obviously the tide's coming in. But the tide run here is savage at the minute. Like, you wouldn't want to fall in there. And there is a boat very, very close to the wall. I don't know if you can see it down there. Very close, and I think he's on the mackerel. So what we're hoping for is that he, the mackerel might move this way with the tide, which would be very nice. I only want 20. If I can get 20, I'll be happy. Well, Nath, I'm happy with 15. Nath wants a couple to take home for dinner, for food. I just want to get some fresh ones for bait. Yeah, we'll have to see. If Nath pulls his finger out and starts catching them. The thing is, you're having 2 casts, you have to sit down for 5 minutes because you're knackered. It's too hot, mate, and it's ridiculous. There's no breeze here whatsoever. There's a bit of rough water over there. We can see like white horses on it. There must be either catching the wind or there's a bit of reef under it there, or it's kicking up a bit. But here it's just, well, it's not glassy, but the tide is running through. There's a lot of boats going past. But yeah, I can't feel the breath here. Can you hear wind at all?
A bit over the wall. I don't know where it's running on the wall.
Them fellas there, that fella there with that umbrella, him and his mate, they're bottom fishing, so casting their rigs out, and I shit you not, every single time they reel in, they're losing it. They're not getting nothing at all back. Nothing at all back. Getting bites on my little rod. I don't know if there's a fish there or not. Oh, there could be a fish here, Nath. Oh no, I don't know if there is now. Oh no, I think there is. Oh, I think Reese boy might have a fish. I think there's a little wrasse on. No, it's not, is it? It's bloody weed. What a knob. Or is there a fish under that? Is there a fish under that? Oh, I think there might be. There is. Yeah, boy. Well, that saves a blank. That saves a blank. I'm taking that and all. It ain't a dogfish yet. No, I need some mackerel.
Different colour to mine.
It is a different colour to it, and I'm not going to put it on the wall because it's probably a bit hot. You know? Let's rest it on that bit of weed so it's not too hot for the little fella. Oh yeah, no, it's not as nice as your one, though, if it ain't got the pretty colours in it. No, of course it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. No, definitely not. Knob. Yeah, look at that. Look, lovely little fish. Nicely hooked. That's a tote bait right there. That is. That's a tote bait. Well, hopefully he'll swim away. Wrasse are pretty hard anyway. Yeah, he's not like that. He'll swim. He's still underwater. He's in a tide run. Go on, little wrasse, swim away. Go on, little wrasse. He's gone belly up. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Swim, Nemo, swim. Gone. Happy days. And even if you didn't, I wasn't going to keep it and kill it. We've got to chuck it back and give it its chance. And if he didn't survive,
Could have killed it and put it in the bin.
we could have killed it and put it in the bin like the other knobheads did. Either way, it's a great circle of life. If he didn't, then it would have been a free meal for a nice little bass later or something. Or a taupe. Or another wrasse. Bosh. Right there, that's the wrasse spot right there. It's a dinghy down where? Is there? Nah. I didn't see it coming across though. I would actually enjoy the day out today, going to France on the Sib. You got fish? No. Shut up. He ain't got one. He's blagging that. He's he's not blagging it. That's the fish I've just chucked back. You just reeled it in, mate. You just foul looked it. And it is foul looked like you did and all. All them years ago. Did I have a YouTube channel then? That is a foul look wrasse.
That is live bait.
Yeah, that is a live bait. Did I have a channel then? So guys, I don't know if you remember. I don't know if I had a channel back then. Me and Nath one night was fishing the Appletree, and there was a few lads on the first knuckle, and one of them had a big blonde ray. I think, what did it weigh, Nath? £20, £22? Yeah. It was a big fish. But anyway, it stayed on the surface, and the whole of the pier, honestly, it just floated up the tide, and it stayed on the surface, and the whole pier were flicking their rods in, trying to nudge it to try and make it go back down, or trying to foul look at it. Well, anyway, I had a couple of goes and got bored. Nath, with his 3-hook flapper, managed to hook this fish, and it just took off. There's that Spitfire again. Look at that go, look. It's the Germans are that way. So yeah, Nath hooked this fish, and it went off, didn't it, Nath? What a fight! Like £20 ray in the tide on the Appletree was something else. And yeah, we managed to land it. But yeah, what a cracking fish! It was a funny old night. That. What else did we catch? Everybody wanted a bit of Nath ray. But no, when Nath hooked it and brought it back in, obviously we took a couple of pictures and obviously didn't claim it as a proper catch. But yeah, when he dropped it back, we lowered it down in the drop net and it swam away. I've got a mate. Yeah. Well, I haven't blanked. I caught my little wrasse. I've got that. Call boxes are a must if you're going to go mackerel fishing. Ice pack, cans of Coke. Beautiful. You just need to fill it up with mackerel. Well, actually, while I'm in there, it'd be rude not to. It will be rude not to. I'm just waiting for some more mackerel to turn up. Cheers, everyone. You ain't got another one, have you? No, he's found a spot. He's found a G spot. Giving it a little tickle. Eh? Never had a reach it before. Nah, right guys, I'll bring you back. There's another little one. A few fish turning up now. Listen, while you're waiting for the mackerel to turn up, and when there's nothing really else to go for in Kent, because Kent is dire of fish. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of smooth hands about off the North Kent coast, but you can't fish through the weed. Is that a fish, Nath? Honestly, you can't get through the weed, it's a joke. Is that a good one? Oh no! Is that a wicked bite? Dropped it. Well, I'm going to get this one on looked. If he gets another one, I'll bring you back. Got it? Bloody good bite again, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm having a nightmare, people. Massive wind knot under there. That's why that big look, oh, you see it, that when I cast out, I have to stop it when it gets to it. Oh, look at it, look. You can see that under there. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Didn't bring no bloody spare gear with me, no nothing. How hard can mackerelling be? Have you? What you got then? What's on it? Ah, this will do. I don't want to break nose reel and all. And have an 8-year-old chasing me up the road. because I'm in a reel. Yeah, he probably is and all. I just want some mackerel. So busy along here now. Both ways. Tide one's savage. Just gonna leave him dangling in the water for a bit, down by the wall. Right, I'm down the bottom. Right, they're on the bottom. So what I'm doing, lifting them up about that much. Cut the ones off the bottom. Wedging it on the old thing. I've got chalk all down my brand new t-shirt that I should not be wearing. And yeah, that's about that. Oh, both getting me and Nath both getting plenty of bites on the little rods now. We've both had, there's one live one. Look. We've both had cut the wrasse each. I think you've had 3 now, Nath, haven't you? It's like it's just a small fish, but we sort of knew that. I just thought there'd be more. And matey boy behind me just had a lovely pollock, sort of that sort of size, but he's baiting up mackerel feathers. Yeah, Nath.
This is supposed to be like a thing between mackerel, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all it is. Just because you can't cast it out properly. But as I said earlier, you can't stick it out there. You'll never get it back. So a lot of people do float fishing here.
See what you're doing, though. Lowering it down.
Yeah, this fella here is lowering it down. He's baited up his mackerel feathers with squid, lowering it down, winding it, a couple of turns off the thing, and he said he's been getting pollock. No, if you got something on there? Yeah, yes, yeah.
Of course I have.
Of course I have. It's a funny angle, Tyrone. Well, it's the same fish.
No,
Is it another colourful one?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh yeah, look, the colours in them are stunning. Look at that, look, all the pinks and that, the blues and greens, and
The eyes are bright orange.
I'm hoping we get some of these when we go away next week. We are going way away. Like, we couldn't really drive any further away.
Fish chasing.
Fish chasing. Oh yeah, we are, yeah. Oh yeah, we found the spots and all.
Okay.
We have found your marks and we are going to fish them.
Yes.
Yes, look at that, straight down.
Fish.
Kick. Go on, son, kick.
He's gone.
Yeah, good lad. Good lad. Right, in a bit. Well, fish number whatever that is. Me and Nath are having so much fun trying to catch a float. I'm going to climb down and get it. Just put you on here. I am. It's just, I've got a ladder here. Another little wrasse. I'm not getting the pretty colour ones like Nath though. It's annoying. Well annoying. Another little fish though. Another lovely little fish. Ta-da, dude. In a bit. Right. In a bit, people. In a bit. Here we are, people. Different species. It's very, very dark compared to what we get up the Medway. You see, it's very deep. It's quite stripy when you're further away from it. Hey? But yeah, it's a very, very nice bass bait, that. But not today. We're going to let this one live. Get it on. Ooh, it's very lively. I'm going to get it unhooked and get it back. Seems to be a couple of mackerel being caught now. Like we're seeing the odd one or two come up everywhere, so we're giving it a bit more of a go now. High tide's not far away, so hopefully at high water there might be a few fish about. So I say I only want 20. It ain't too much to ask. In a bit. Right guys, we're just about done now, to be fair. We've had loads and loads of these little wrasse. Alright, this one's foul, looks blessed. Nope, come back. I've actually finally got one with pretty colours on it, like Nathan's. Look at them blues on his fins there, look. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. Absolutely stunning colours. The greens and the reds. It's a beautiful fish, wrasse. Absolutely. Look, dorsal fin as well, look. Look at that. Really, really lovely. Right, I'm going to get this one on and get it back. We're about done now, to be fair. We've had enough. There's no mackerel coming up anywhere. We've seen the odd one or two, but there's so many people we're fishing, and there should be a lot more, to be fair. Honestly, there's rods going out constantly, but yeah. Well, I won't end it here, but in a bit. What I'm going to do with all this is wrap it up in that newspaper and all this old braid. To be fair, that braid is mine. Wrap it up in the newspaper. And I'm sure somewhere along the line on the way home there'll be a farmer's field on fire and we'll burn it. So no, I'm joking. There probably will be a farmer's field on fire though. There was last night, yeah. Obviously with the heat we've had the last few weeks, it's been a joke. We're not going to be able to be out too much longer because I've only got 2 cans of Diet Coke left. Oh, and them. So people, if you're out and about, fishing, walking the dog, whatever you're doing, always pick up a bit of rubbish if you can. You ready, mate? Yeah. Right. Well, thank you for watching. I know there hasn't been many fish, but it's a few hours out. To be honest, we're leaving at the wrong time, but we've had enough, and we want some battered sausage and chips. And we're down the seaside, so it's illegal not to go home and not have sausage and chips from the seaside. So that's what we're going to do. Right, people. I will see you on the next one, which will be miles away. Although Nate's got loads of ragworm left, so I might mug him tomorrow and go down the river and do a bit more float fishing for bass.
And I'm off.
And he's off.
On the side.
Well, to be fair, we could have just gone to Chelsea out on the Sib, but no, we can. Tomorrow's perfect.
No, anyway, we won't talk about that now.
All right, people. Thank you for watching. In a bit. Right, what's happening, everyone? Just a quick message now. This is, well, that's the end of the video. I'm just making it. For Callum White. Callum, you won the rod, mate. So well done to you. I've left a message underneath your comment, and so have Medway Tackle Supplies, Lewis. Can you either give Medway Tackle Supplies a call, which is the number is underneath your comment, or drop me an email, or just reply back to us so we can get your rod sent out, mate. We're going to give you till Saturday, Callum, and if you haven't come forward by Saturday, we're going to redraw it and give it to someone else. It's only because we can't keep it forever. Do you know what I mean? And if you never comment on it, it's a bit fair on everyone else. So, Callum White, you're the winner. Get in contact with us, mate. You've got until Saturday, the 23rd or 24th of July, whatever date that is. I think it's the 23rd. And if you haven't got in contact with us by then, unfortunately, mate, we're going to have to redraw it and give it to someone else. Thank you, everyone else that entered. When I hit 20k subs, there'll be another rod giveaway, but that'll be from Seaglow. And yeah, hope the video wasn't too boring. But like I say, we are going away in a couple of days, and hopefully this is going to be one epic trip. Loads of different venues, loads of different species, a few different videos. We should. I'm really hoping that we're going to get a few fish. So, see you on the next one, people.